Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, as always, I love to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, and shalom to the elders, the teachers that are at GMS. As always, peace and blessings unto the elect. All right, so I just wanted to do this quick lesson based off what I saw trending on Twitter, and it's some important things, but mainly at the top is you see 49ers, Philly. All right, basically nothing but sports. All right, basically nothing but sports. But for me, right, you got Russians, brain, different things. But the main thing is nothing but sports. And what popped in my mind was bread and circus, which we're living in that time of bread and circus. Which, as you can see, the definition of bread and circus is something as extravagant entertainment offered as an expedient means of pacifying discontent or diverting attention from a source of grievance. And it says, jumping down it right here, it says a phrase used by a Roman writer to deplore the declining heroism of Romans after the Roman Republic ceased to exist and the Roman Empire began. Right? Two things only the people anxiously desire: bread and circuses. The government kept the Roman populace happy by distributing free food and staging huge spectacles. And then in parentheses, it says, see Colosseum. And when you take a look at the modern day sports, especially football, what is that? That's just a modern day Colosseum of where entertainment goes down. And that's all you see right now. All you see right now is nothing but entertainment being pushed in the forefront, right? Instead of this being pushed in the forefront. Let me go ahead and get it, right? Just what happened last night, right? Israel striking Iran, which we know that Iran is close allies with who? Russia. And Israel is backed up by who? America. These people are really distracted by what's going on in this world. Which brings light to the scripture, 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter. I was going to get 1 John, the 2nd chapter first, but let me go ahead and get 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter. Because we are really the children of the day and not the children of the night. Why is that? Because we can really see what's going on. We see what's going on. Now, I'm not saying that, brothers can't, watch sports, watch the playoffs, or watch your boxing. All right, because of course everything is within reason. Everything is within reason. The scripture says, "Deprive not thyself of the good day." You can go on dates with your woman, or you got two women, whatever, or you can do those things within reason. But we always got to make sure that we're always on our watch, that we see what's going on in the earth, so that we can be counted worthy to escape the said destructions, like it says in the book of Luke. Because we're really in this time. Here it is, man. The housing market is crashing. All right, man. Inflation is out the ass. And these people are distracted with these sports and other entertainment that's distracting the people. That's how you know that we're really living in the times of Noah. Luke 21 and verse 34 says, "And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with satiety and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares." And that's why the day of destruction is going to come upon these people unawares. Or these people are not going to see it. And these people are going to be like, yo, when did all this take place? How? Who? When? Man, the bit was going on. All right, it was all over the news. Hey, but you see, you people were too busy concentrating on these things. And also you had the servants of the Heavenly Father out there on the street preaching these things. Every day, every other day. Some brothers go out just Saturday, which is fine, right? But brothers were doing lessons on it, everything, the whole nine, for a long period of time. But you shun your ears away. And that's why the vast majority of our people are going to get caught up in the destruction to come. Verse 35 says, for as a snare, which what is a snare? Let's go ahead and look it up. A snare is a trap. Let's go ahead and look what snare mean. You see that? A trap. It says, implies unexpectedly, suddenly, because birds and beasts are caught unawares. And guess what? People are likened unto beasts, which I explained that earlier, right? So yeah, snare, whatever brings peril, loss, destruction. Woo! And loss and great destruction is about to come. All right? It says of snares in which birds are entangled and caught. And what are people about to get entangled in? What are people about to get caught in? Destruction. Why is that? Because they weren't being prudent. The prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. That's Proverbs 22:3. But the simple will pass on, walk on, and are punished. And these people are about to get punished in a great way. I just hop on Instagram, and of course, I still have people on my Instagram that's from Philly, and all I see on everybody's Instagram story is the Eagles, the Eagles, the Eagles. Nothing else, just the Eagles, the Eagles. And I'm just like, man, and as a person that's in his faith, you kind of get vexed. It's just like, man, you tired of seeing this shit, You kind of get vexed at it. Because as a man that's not in this world, we don't care about things like that. All right, we just care about, these prophecies. That's what catches our attention. That's what catches our mind. Now, like I said, brothers, that's your thing. Don't feel ashamed if you like sports or you like watching those things. But just make sure that we're prioritizing the scriptures first and foremost. Like I do other things, right? I do other things, I work out, different things like that. But we see that we make sure that the scriptures is non-negotiable. Right? This is at the forefront of our lives, right? So again, verse 35 says, for as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. See, that's so watch always. Watch and pray that you can be accounted worthy. Let's go into the word for worthy. Our judge worthy. To deem entirely deserving. So Yahweh Ratazah, we are deemed deserving to escape the said destruction that's about to come. Because we've been on our watch, we've been praying, we've been being circumspect. 1 Thessalonians 5:1 says, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of Hadawaan so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. That's right. Which the destruction is going to come as a thief, because nobody is going to see it coming but us that have been watching, or that have not been in the spirit of this world, not been in the spirit of mirth. We're not going to be surprised. We're going to be like, oh yeah. We're going to be, as far as surprised, we're going to be happy, happily surprised. Like, oh shit, like what the fuck? Like, oh man, birthday, how about Shimon Shah? But these people are going to be like, yo, and they're going to be in great distress. All right, they're going to be in great distress. The spirits I'm talking about, destruction, air sirens. But let me go ahead and go into that word for darkness. All right, look at this. Metaphorical of ignorance. See that? Ignorance means what? Not knowing. And a lot of people don't know what's about to take place on the earth. Of ignorance respecting divine things and human duties, and the accompanying of ungodliness and immorality. See that? Accompanying ungodliness and immorality. And that's the vast majority of these people in this world. That's what they like to get into. Ungodliness and immoral things, which there's a judgment that come with it. So we're not occupying ourselves in that, but rather we're what? Verse 5. Ye are the children of the light, and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness. Now the reason why we are children of the light is because we have the eye salve. Going to the word for light. We have that wisdom. It says of truth and its knowledge, together with the spiritual purity associated with it. It says, well, like this: the power of understanding. The power of understanding, especially moral and spiritual truth. That's us. That's us to a T. We have the power to understand, especially the moral and spiritual truth. And that's how we are the children of the light. Because we see what's going on. These people don't see what's going on. They're all occupied in their bullshit. Which is fine. Which is totally fine. Right? Because, like I always say, laugh now, cry later. Cry now, laugh later. In Yahweh Tazah, man, we're going to be doing all of the laughing together. See what I'm saying? So it says, therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. Now, let's go ahead and go into that word for sleep. But it says, but let us watch and be sober. And this is how we're sober. Yep. To yield to sloth and sin. See that? So, man, don't be slothful. Okay, don't be slothful. It says, and sin, yeah, and strive to offend less. To be indifferent to one's salvation. Now, let's go into the word to indifferent. Unconcerned. Yeah, you got people that's unconcerned about their salvation. But let us not be like that. Let us be concerned with our salvation. And how do we be concerned with our salvation? By giving diligence to make our calling and election sure. That's how. So this is 1 John 2 and verse 15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the scriptures tells us about giving ourselves over to our lusts. And the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of the Heavenly Father abideth forever. Yahweh Tazah, we're going to abide forever. Because we forsook our life now so that we can gain life for everlasting. Alright, so I said that was just a quick video. You know, it was on my spirit. Yahweh Tazah, if you brothers and sisters were edified, all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Shalom.